episode 2 of The Real Melanin Maya Speaks. If you have made it this far and tuned in to episode 2, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me as this journey in my life and this new chapter that I'm taking into my life is very exciting, and I'm so glad that you get to come with me and to just ride this wave with me, As I said in the previous video, this podcast is all about positivity and making sure that we are all on one accord when it comes to what we want in life and that we only want the best for us in life. This particular episode, I want to dedicate to my younger Gen Z, my older Gen Z now, like 18 to 23. I'm talking to us because we're now going through those stages where we're really seeing how friendships aren't lasting. We're really seeing how much different we are from the childhood people that we've had. Like, if you're just coming out of high school, you probably already seen in high school that the people that you came in middle school with will not be the same people that you are cool with when you graduate. And guess what? When you go to college or you start furthering your life and success somewhere else, those people that you took with you out of high school probably won't even be there. So just dealing with losing people and also willing to lose negative people. Now, I just want to tell a story on one of the people that I felt like was dearest to my heart, but I really just had to let go. When you are on a journey of positivity and you're on a journey of just not dealing with the bullshit, you don't want to hear about, just negative shit. Like, I get everybody needs to vent, but sometimes people go too damn far with the trauma dumping. And sometimes not everybody is going through those same things where they're willing to relate. And I don't know, I'm in a point in my life where I don't want to be around people who always find a problem in everything. Like, every day there's a problem. You always have a problem with your job. You always have a problem with where you stay. You always have a problem. And I get it, life happens. But sometimes you have to meet people who are in the same place that you are, so then you don't feel guilty because you're not going through the same things, or you don't want to feel guilty because you don't want to hear those things, because you're just on a new level of vibration. And sometimes you have to give people the space to elevate on their own. You are not able to be with them on that journey. Sometimes you have to let people go, and you have to let people learn how to get through life on their own, especially if they're hindering you. And there's lots of ways people that are around you that can do this. One of the ways that I most experienced that I'm about to tell you guys about was just negative talking. Like, you ever talk to a person and it's always like, oh, I'm just so pissed. Like, they're always just pissed. They're always just upset. They're always finding a problem. Whenever they hang out with you, it's never because they're having a great day. It's because they're trying to escape with their problems that they're having. And it's almost like they're never appreciating the happy things that are going on in life. And sometimes you can be somebody's escape because they feed off your positive energy, and sometimes they drain you. And those are the type of relationships that we need to cut off in 2024. You cannot let friendship that you feel like you love people so much and you love people down so hard that you are just willing to let your cup become empty because you poured yourself into other people. You have to continue to find people who are going to pour into you as much as you pour into them, because you want to find people who reflect who you are and who you want to be. Even if that's not who you are, you want people around you who reflect who you are and who you want to be. And like, I even had to cut off people when people didn't believe in my dreams. I remember when I went to Atlanta, I had a group of friends and they all doubted that I would be able to move to Atlanta and that I would be able to do it and go to school, and that, they doubted that it would just be too much money. They just said every negative thing in the book. And when I did it, it was all congratulations, this, that, and third. See, me, I'm in a space in my life where if I know I'm going to do something, can't nobody really discourage me and get me down to say that I won't be able to do it. But if you're not a person who has that much discernment, you need to stay away from them people. Them people is not for you. They're jealous. They see how hard you're going. And you just don't want to surround your people who just not always wanting the best for you, or not even all, and stay away from people who can't fathom that you're going to be something big, because they can't fathom that they're going to be something big. So you really have to evaluate the people that you're around Even if you have to cut off family members, like, I don't know about y'all, but to me that is so 1990. Oh, their family keep the baby. Fuck my auntie. I love my auntie, but I'm saying that's just a reference. Like, baby, Granny been talking to me like a dog since I was 2. I'm done with her ass. I'm sorry, like, that's just kind of how the time you want to be on if you really trying to elevate and you really trying to keep your peace. Like, this is all about keeping your peace. If you're not willing to keep your peace, you might as well go ahead and unsubscribe, because, baby, we're all about keeping the peace. And when it comes to friends and it comes to people that you want to be around, they should be a reflection of who you want to be and who you are. I said this on my Instagram story. I said, I hate the saying when people say, "Oh, stop expecting you out of other people." And it's just like, that's 100% what you should do. If you are around people that you don't see at least a little bit of yourself in, why are you around them? Why are you around people who you guys don't have a lick in common? You guys don't have a goal in place, a plan in line, a blueprint right up together. We're not together, but you guys don't know that you guys are on the same path of just wanting to be successful and have a great life and not be on bullshit. If you don't see yourself and the people that are around you, and sometimes y'all have to understand that sometimes you only can see the negative things about you and other people. Look at that friend that you've been thinking about cutting off for some time, but you know shit gets weird, but you have a really good time with them. You guys get high, you guys get drunk, you guys have a great time at the club, you guys turn up. See if you guys have good qualities in common. Tell me if you guys are just only turn up buddies. I'm waiting. Got kind of quiet there. Those are the people that you need to let go of. Those are people that's going to be hard to get let go of because you love them for something. And sometimes it's somebody that you never thought you would have to cut off. But now that you're growing and you're evaluating the space that you are in life, and you're so tired of not elevating, you're so tired of being held back because you're still holding on to those negative attributes about yourself, which is attracting all of those negative people that you're still around. When you finally drop that dead weight and you drop their ass off, you start to elevate. You start to be around people who are only positive, or who you not only share the same goals in life, which doesn't have to be cookie cutter, but you guys have the same, like, you guys want to make a lot of money, you guys want to be happy, you guys want wealth, health. You want to be around those people. If your best turn up buddy is always depressed, down and out, worried about the wrong shit, I'm sorry, baby girl, boy. Okay, so that is something that and that's something I'm learning too. Like, I love people so bad that it's just like, dang, why I gotta cut you off? But then it just be like, I know why I gotta cut you off, I just don't want to. And that's how we start our growth. Not wanting to do the things that we need to do to elevate. We get so comfortable the way we are. Because sometimes we don't even see a problem in the way we are. We think being complacent is good. You think that you've reached such a level that you can be around just anybody. And I'm sorry. But that's not the case. You have to watch who you're around. I have friends that I had to cut off about 2 years ago, and it was just like, we fell out about something so silly, but I found out that I just really needed to disconnect myself away from them. Like, we weren't aligned. We did not have the same goals. They were some of the people who doubted what I could do, and I do not want to be around with anybody who doubts me. Do not be around anybody who has a but after you tell them the things that you want to do. Anybody that has a but, or anything that has to debate with you about what you're going to do, you do not want to be around them. You leave them where they're at. Because guess what? When I told you what I wanted to do, I was affirming it and it was already done. So you negotiating whether it was going to happen or not is irrelevant. Because, baby, when I told you, I had already talked to God about it. Me and him had already had us a conversation. And it already is here. You just ain't seen it yet. So for you to negotiate or try to doubt what I didn't already put into the earth, I didn't already affirmed, is crazy as hell. And you should never be around nobody who is going to veto you. Okay? You are the president of your life. God is the president. You are the vice president. Y'all are one. Y'all don't have no cabinet. Y'all don't got Congress. It's just y'all. Ain't no three branches. Ain't no veto and bad. Ain't no votes. Once y'all affirm, once y'all make that step, it's over and done with. So make sure when you know what you want and you telling people that you know what you want, let them know that this is not up for discussion. This is not up for discussion. This is something that I've already made up in my lovely ass mind, and that you need to make up in your mind too, because it's gonna happen. If you're listening, the gist is just make sure you are surrounding yourself around people who actually want to see you win, and don't surround yourself by people who just want to see you win, but make sure that you're not doing better than them. Like, that's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. So you really gotta put in the work, and you really gotta evaluate, like, okay, who do I need to set myself around? Who can I limit my time around? Who will I won't tell this to, you know? And as you get in, like, that's why I called out my 18 to 23. It's like we're kind of in the realm of that now. The younger millennials, they kind of got a taste of that. They're like what, 26, 27, 25. They probably already know, like, baby, these people don't care about you. You gotta care about you. You gotta care about you. You cannot think the world is gonna love you more than you love yourself. Word to my mother, literally. My mother has always told me that you cannot love yourself more than the world will love you. You don't want anybody around you who's going to always pick and nag about the things that are going on in their life, and just not have any solution to go with it. I'm here for the venting. You know what venting I like? I like what venting. Hey, today wasn't that good, but tomorrow's gonna be even better. And even though today kind of knocked me off my square a little bit, I'm not gonna let that ruin the rest of my day. That's the type of venting I like. I don't like somebody who's just willing to let their whole day be shitty because something happened that they didn't really expect to happen. I like people who have solutions to their problems. And that's what I told y'all this is what this podcast is about, solutions. Okay, baby? That concludes my motivation for y'all today. Tell me about a story that you guys had with a friend where you had a red flag of like, okay, this friend isn't for me. I love her to death. I love him to death. But maybe we have to split ways because we're on different journeys. We're on different paths. I still love them. I still wish them the best. But you guys just don't mesh. And you guys have to let each other go before you guys grow. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever had any kind of encounter like that. Make sure you guys go and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Make sure you go tap into my Instagram. It's rmm.baby with 2 Y's. You got the Real Millennium Maya TV vlog channel, which is on YouTube. We got the Real Millennium Maya on TikTok. That's also buzzing. And I'm just ready to elevate, y'all. Let me know in the comments. Tell me that you're ready to elevate. Tell me that we're ready to cut off all dead ends, cut off all dead friendships, and we cutting off anybody who's doubting us and don't see our future as big as we do. Okay? Period. That concludes the Real Millennium Maya Speaks. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you guys next time.